Copyright Marvel Studios. The villain of the movie is Hannah John Kamen's ghost, gender swapped from the comics. She's an enigmatic industrial saboteur for hire with an advanced suit that allows her to phase through objects, turn invisible and interface with technology. In the comics, the character is incredibly enigmatic. We still don't even know Ghost's real name. Will the MCU version reveal more about this Ghost's origin? Well, point 6. Lawrence Fishburne might be connected to the villain's copyright Disney advertisement. Continue reading. Bella walked. This could be a bit of tricksy editing, but from the trailer it looked very much like Fishburne's character Bill Foster aka Goliath could be in the room during what looks like a sinister transformation. We're veering right into speculation land here, but could this be Ghost's arm we can see changing here and later riding a motorbike? In the comics, Goliath is a talented scientist and sometimes assistant to Hank Pym who accesses the Pym particles which allow him to grow massively in size, similar to Giant Man. He's traditionally on the side of good, even if he is in the room with Ghost, and even if he's had something to do with the genesis of her suit, it doesn't mean he's gone down the bad road. Point 7. They've got some kind of incredible shrinking submarine. Copyright Disney. Is it a spaceship? Is it a submarine? Maybe. It's Ant-Man and the Wasp's incredible shrinking doohickey. We see it here so reduced in size that tardigrades, aka water bears or moss piglets, micro-animals of about 0.5 millimeters in length, tower over it. Could this be part of their mission to save Hank Pym's long-lost wife, Janet Van Dyne? The original Wasp disappeared into the subatomic quantum realm years before. We don't get a glimpse of her in this trailer, but Michelle Pfeiffer has been cast in that role, so she's got to show up sooner or later. Point 8. Luis is definitely back. Copyright Disney. Marvel apparently kept Michael Pena hanging about whether Scott's old pal Luis would be back, but eventually he was confirmed for the sequel. And here he is, apparently running towards trouble rather than away. This superhero stuff is catching. Point 9. Ant-Man rides in other flying ant. Is this Antony 2? Copyright Marvel Studios. An Ant-Man without giant insects is like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids without a giant bee. So we're pleased to see Scott has found himself a flying ant to ride, after the very sad parting of his former friend Antony in the first movie. Apparently director Peyton Reed gets asked about Antony all the time, and has a neat reply. There's a couple of moms who have written and said, "My son is distraught about Antony dying. Can you please just tell me, did he really die?" And I could have said, well, he did die. Maybe now's a good time to explain to your child that sometimes there are casualties, the filmmaker explained, but what I actually said was the average lifespan of an ant is something like 12 weeks, so he was probably going to die pretty soon anyway. So there you go, kids. He would have been dead anyway. Ant-Man and the Wasp is currently listed as having an August 3rd release date in the UK. It opens in the States on July 6th. Want up-to-the-minute entertainment news and features? Just hit like on our Digital Spy Facebook page and follow on our @DigitalSpy Twitter account and you're all set.